You notice it before you understand what's happening. Your dog won't stop sniffing the same spot on your body. Not playful, not random, insistent, obsessive. You push them away, but they come back again and again to the exact same place. Everyone knows dogs have better noses than humans, but what most people don't realize is this. Your dog can smell a disease growing inside you months before any test can detect it, before you feel sick, before doctors find anything. How the hell does a golden retriever detect stage 1 cancer that a $3 million MRI machine can't see? What's actually happening in that wet nose? For most of human history, we had no idea dogs could do this. Sure, they could track criminals, find explosives, but disease? That discovery happened by accident. In 1989, a woman in London noticed her border collie wouldn't stop sniffing a mole on her leg for weeks. Finally, she saw a doctor. Malignant melanoma. The dog had no training. That case study, published in The Lancet, made scientists realize dogs aren't just smelling better. They're detecting biochemical changes we didn't know existed. When you see a dog sniffing, you're watching roughly 300 million olfactory receptors at work. Humans have about 5 million. Think of it like comparing a flip phone camera to a satellite telescope. But it's not just quantity. Inside that wet nose is the vomeronasal organ, basically a second nose we don't have, a chemical sensor detecting molecules we can't perceive. The brain part analyzing smells is 40 times larger than ours proportionally. While you smell coffee, a dog smells individual oils, burnt sugars, exact acidity level, probably the country the beans came from. But here's the part nobody sees. When a cell turns cancerous, it changes how it metabolizes energy. Those reactions produce volatile organic compounds, tiny molecules escaping through your breath, skin, even urine. To a human? Completely invisible. To a trained detection dog, a neon alarm screaming. A dog can detect 1 drop of blood in 5 liters of water. Think about that. It's pattern recognition at a molecular level that no technology can match. The results are shocking. Trained dogs detect lung cancer from breath samples with 97% accuracy. Prostate cancer from urine, 93% accurate, better than some standard medical tests. During COVID, detection dogs identified positive cases with 94% accuracy, faster and cheaper than PCR tests. One Labrador named Marine detected her owner's breast cancer by repeatedly sniffing the same spot, a 2-millimeter tumor, too small for a mammogram. If you're finding this fascinating, hit that like button and subscribe to The Curious Mechanism for more hidden engineering stories. But you're probably thinking, what if the dog just gets lucky? Here's where training comes in. Detection dogs go through months of conditioning, thousands of repetitions. They learn to distinguish healthy samples from disease samples with surgical precision. It's not magic, it's pattern recognition burned into muscle memory. Each disease creates a unique scent signature. COVID smells different from cancer. Diabetes smells different from Parkinson's. The dog learns to identify specific molecular patterns the same way you recognize faces. Now comes the invisible part. This system evolved over millions of years with built-in redundancy. Dogs don't rely on one receptor type. They have multiple sensors working simultaneously, regular olfactory receptors, the vomeronasal organ, even moisture receptors that help capture scent molecules. That wet nose isn't an accident. It's engineered to trap chemical particles from the air. The brain processing this? parallel computation that would make a supercomputer jealous. Multiple neural pathways analyzing the same scent simultaneously, cross-referencing, confirming. A dog can be 100% certain about a smell while you don't even know anything is there. But here's an uncomfortable truth. We've barely scratched the surface of this technology. Right now, trained medical detection dogs work in airports screening for diseases, in research labs identifying cancer samples, in homes alerting diabetics to dangerous blood sugar drops, literally saving lives daily. But there aren't enough. Training takes months. Each dog costs tens of thousands of dollars. If we had medical detection dogs in every hospital, we'd catch diseases years earlier than current technology allows. Early detection that could save millions of lives. Angel that doesn't need batteries, doesn't need calibration. Jew, a dog's nose isn't just a better version of ours. It's a biochemical analysis laboratory that fits in your hand, powered by millions of years of evolution, capable of detecting molecular changes that represent the difference between life and death. So next time your dog sniffs you obsessively, especially the same spot repeatedly, don't laugh it off. You're experiencing one of nature's most sophisticated diagnostic tools. A guardian angel that doesn't need batteries, doesn't need calibration, just needs to love you enough to notice when something's wrong. If this changed the way you see that dog sniffing on the street, subscribe to The Curious Mechanism and hit the like button. Share this with someone who never thought about what their dog actually smells. This is The Curious Mechanism, exploring the invisible systems that keep the world running.